Good morning, this is Liz Bailey, owner of the stamping paper crafting business, My Elegant Cards. So welcome to my episode 55. I've started numbering them. Well, I always number things, but I've started announcing it so that next time when there's a big thing like 52 for a year, I won't miss it. So this is 55. What do I need to tell you today? I will be putting at the top of this post information about my online store where you can place an order of $25 or more. I don't care if it's larger, but at least $25 of product, and I will send you a package like this holding what you need to make these cards. So please go and order with me for this, because that would be great. Also, I need to tell you about my BOGO coming up. It starts next Friday night at 6 p.m. and it goes till Monday at 6 p.m. And the way it works, people apply to join this group, and I let everybody in at the same time, and then you can shop. You put a comment. There's a large amount of "this is how it works" post in there, but basically you go and look at the stuff that you want, you comment that you're interested or something, and then when you're done you tell me which numbers you've commented on, and I check that you were the first person to comment. And then I tot it up and tell you how much you need to spend in one of the current catalogs, and also figure out the shipping for the free stuff, which I'll PayPal you an invoice for, or however we want to work it out. And then I send you the free stuff and you get the other stuff from Stampin' Up, and you basically get 2 for 1. So I have also put the URL of the group that you can ask to join and have a good look starting next Friday and get yourself extra for your crafting dollars. Okay, so that's enough about all that. Let me point you down and then we can see who won the raffle, because as you know, let me point you that way so you don't get blinded. As you know, I have a raffle that each week, and I put in the people who shared my live. So if you'd like to be in next week's, just share this and I'll put you in. Well, I only have 2 this week, so we'll go, I've got my 4-sided die, so we will go with what? Odds for Kim and evens for Barbara. And it's Barbara. Okay, let me make a note of there. I will be contacting you, Barbara, to get your address, because I don't believe I have it yet. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you is that I will be going online. I'm going live again at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I'm doing a beginner's video. I have a few customers that say, oh, we can't really get the stuff. We don't know how to do it without you. We like to watch you do it. And I thought, well, how about I do a Facebook Live so that I can give you the basics. So that will be at 2 o'clock if you're interested. So Borders Abound, that's what we're using this week. I've been using it all this previous week. So you've got these lovely 4 borders, and somewhere around here, here they are. Here are the cards we're going to make. It's this set, Borders Abound, is a hinge stamping set. So I used my stamparatus and 2 different colors, and we have this. But you can also, in case you don't have a stamparatus yet and you're thinking that's too complicated, which by the way it isn't, I also did some with using them freehand. So that's the second one, and here is the third one. Again, it's freehand. So you don't have to have a stamparatus, but it's kind of fun when you do. Let me take that out of the way. Get my bag of pieces, this is what you would get with your order of 20, what you will get with your order of 25 bucks. So this looks a bit odd. I'll explain why in a moment. Here's my stamparatus all set up. Which do I do first? I don't think it matters. So here's a bit of a tip for you. As you can see, well, this plate is now starting here and going down to the table. So it's not flat, so you have to try and hold your ink pad at the same angle, but that's just too hard. So what I do, I put a stamp pad under it, which makes it pretty much horizontal, so you don't have to mess about trying not to get the ink on the plate, as I did here somehow. There we go. Just get that out of the way. So where's my piece of paper? I first did this at, I've got my little mark there to tell me where I put it. I first did this as a full sheet, but it seemed a bit much, so I cut it down. But I thought I would just do the whole thing anyway, because it's probably easier. So here's what you do. You get your Rococo rose, and click him shut, and then you just, see, got it, doesn't matter, and you do that. Then you move this down, this is the hinge stamping bit, and you do it again, like so. And I've used a bit more ink, no, that's right. And we keep on going down the whole paper. If you have a stamparatus, you'll note in the catalogue that every now and then it will say under the stamp set that it's a hinge stamping set. So just look out for that. Let me move this up a little bit so it's not in the way. And our final one goes there. Okay, good. So now we turn it around where I've got the other one mounted. Oh, yeah. Now I'm getting this everywhere. I've got Misty Moonlight here. Really love this colour. I've got this in the way. So and move this up here. And then we can stamp again down. It's easier to push them off the edge rather than trying to pick them up without a nice piece off the edge that you can grab. So we did that one. And the final one goes right there. You may have noticed that I didn't really worry too much about if I hadn't really got good coverage, because I am planning, as you know, to trim this down a bit. There we go. Put that back there, and then we'll just put this down. There we go. And we can bring this back in. Do I need this again? No, I don't. So get rid of that. Oh, I forgot to remind you about what we were making. That's it. Oh, that's why it looks a little odd. They're my distance glasses. Oh, that's much better. What an idiot. Oh dear. Right, I can now see better. That can go over here. You'd think I could remember what I'm doing, but I forget what I cut this down to. This is 2.5. That's what I want. 2 3/8 of this by the full length. Yeah, perfect. Well, this looks a bit. It's a bit too dark at the edge, so I'm going to cut that piece off. I think the edges could go. And then I'll just trim this to 2 3/8. There's my trusty trimmer. There we go. And it will fit right in here. There we go. And, you know, I've got a couple of little pieces if I want to use them, but we'll get on with our card, shall we? Right. Over around a bit there. You can fix that. Let me put this on. I'm actually putting it on Night of Navy because it looked better. I don't know why it does, but I liked it. Can't see what I'm doing. Trying to peer around the side. Okay. So this then goes on my card like so. A little higher. And get my ruler to hold. Yeah. And then we need our hello, which is in Rococo Rose. That's a relief. Right, I only cut one of them. Put that back. We need some dimensionals. 2 on the go. And I think that should go about there. Then, as you probably remember from last week, if you were watching, I've discovered these wonderful, beautiful, elegant, faceted gems. And I put some sparkle on here. Oh, do you think maybe I'll try the pink ones this time? Why not? It's It's all good fun, isn't it? I think these are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how I missed them in the catalogue. I've only just started using them and we're almost at the end of the catalogue. So we'll put one in there. Yeah, I quite like that. And where should we put the other one? Up here maybe? Yeah. There we are. That's the first one made. Now, in case you don't have a stamparatus and you're looking at this going, well, I can never make these cards because I don't have a stamparatus, we're going to not use the stamparatus for the other two cards, okay? So this is what we're going to make next. This one's very simple, but I think it's extremely elegant. I was really pleased with it. It really embodies what I like to make cards, how I like to make cards, I should say. So this is Merry Mellow. So I didn't get the Merry Mellow out just to hold up my stamparatus plate. It actually has a purpose today. So really like this this colour. Every time I use it, as I think I said on my blog, I wonder why I don't use it more often. I seem to have been reserving it for Christmas or something, but it's just beautiful. So I'm going to do a thank you because I need lots of thank yous. Thank yous are very useful. But you can put any sentiment you like on it, of course. If you have the set, you've got thank you, best wishes, hello, love for you. It's all good. So that is done. Now here's what we're going to do. Move this out of the way. Here we are. So I'm going to create a border with this bordering, what was it called? Borders Abound. I keep forgetting its name. So I'm going to put that here. Then I will turn it. And it will go off the edge. There we are. Next, I'm going to do this one. And then I'll get my piece of scrap paper. We will finish it off. And there we have a nice border around here. Isn't it beautiful? And it was so easy, as you saw. So all we have to do is adhere it to its card base and then pop up the sentiment in the middle. Now I did think quite hard about whether I should be putting embellishments on it or a ribbon or something, but I don't know that it needs it. But I'm like, well, I do have those elegant I definitely become an addict. I have to buy some more of them. So that's that. Then do you think this would look good? Just maybe see-through ones, maybe. Could be fun. And a few more so that we don't get a saggy middle. Yeah. Let's take a few of them off. There we go. That's enough to hold it on, obviously. Well, actually, I think I stamped a little higher rather than in the middle. So I think I am going to add some of these to make it look as if I did it on purpose, which, you know, I didn't, but hey. There. And there, and then one in the middle. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Right, so it kind of fills the space we have here, and it gives it a bit of sparkle. Nice. Right, so let's get rid of this before something happens. And I need to clean this. And this. Should have done them in the other order actually, because that would have made more sense, but oh well. This is how it's going to be. Right, so this is what we're making now. Again, no stamparatus. So let's get the pieces for this one. Just need this piece for now. Of course, I made it wider when I did it myself, so I didn't have to worry about burned hands, but it is what it is. It was much wider when I started, but it wasn't right. So I cut it back. I think this is the perfect size. I don't have a box for this one. I should get another one. So let's hope this works. That's not particularly good, is it? Is that straight? No, that's good. It is straight, I think. I'm just going to do a little more. Like so, and then I don't like that. I'm going to do it again on the other side, because I've got a little bit of a halo and all that, so. That's why there are two sides to every piece of paper, so you can go round again if you want. I think that's better. So let's apply the powder. Lovely. And funnel that back in. There we are. All good. Put the top on before I start using the heat tool, because that blows stuff around. Okay. Move that out of the way. Okay, if you've got your volume really up, you might want to switch it down while I do my heating. I'm not sure if you can, I think you can hear me over this, so you just have to be careful about your fingers. Which is why in general it's probably easier to have a larger piece and then cut it down, but you don't need to watch me cutting things, so I decided to make it the right size. Oh, there it goes. Isn't it beautiful? So now we can bring in, well actually, why don't we do we'll do this one as well. I should have done it at the same time. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, where's my thank you? Such a beautiful typeface. Love it. Oh, no, I haven't done that yet, have I? Should sprinkle it with the stuff. Yeah. And right, at least the heating tool will be nice and warm now. So I'll just hold on there, and I can't do it backwards. How weird. No, I'm going to try. Apparently I always hold the heating tool with my left hand. This feels really odd. Yeah, that's all the embossing done. That's good. That's all the stamping done as well, actually. So here we have a piece of copper foil to go with our copper embossing powder. It is going to go. It's a store. That's the advantage with having it in a pot. You don't get bits of embossing powder all over the place afterwards. So this needs to go here, like so, okay? This is going to be a trick. So I want it at the end. Okay. Perfect. Wow, that was impressive. I just impressed myself. Because as I said before, I've said many times how hard it is if you can't look directly over things, which is why things are slightly off sometimes. Like this, for example, it's too high up, so we're going to fix that. Put that to give it something to lean against. There we go. Yep, that's good. And then this needs some dimensionals. There we are. Take a couple off. That one too. And we will place this about there, I think. Yes. Then I used these champagne rhinestone basic jewels. And I think some could go here. That would look good. Make it look as if we're meant to do it. So the way, if you're putting 3 down, it's best to, or easiest I should say, if you've got a technique that works, then don't change it. But if you put the ends down, then it's easier to get the middle one in the right place. Unless you ping it across the desk, of course, and then there they go. I think that looks good. It looks like I meant to put it high up, so that's good. Yep, I think that's good. So slight variations on the originals, but in fact it's only like a millimeter lower, isn't it? But that's funny. Okay, so we've made this one. I think I'm having a bit of an embellishment day by the looks of it. I really, really love these. You get quite a few of them. They are so elegant and I just love them. I'm now hooked on them, as you may be able to tell. I did try putting them on the Pretty Peacock, but they didn't really work well. No, anyway. Yes, so I've ordered some more of those because I can see that I don't have enough. So I hope you enjoyed this mini class. And again, place an order with me for 25 bucks and I will send you the stuff you need to make this. And you've got the video already showing you how to make it, so you'd be well away. Join me at 2 o'clock, which is not that far away, 2.5 hours, when I do a basic review of things that a beginner needs to know based on the questions I've had from my customers when they're starting off. And also, if you would go to the top of the Facebook page, just where the tabs are across the top, one of them says email sign up. And if you would sign up, you would be able to find out all of the classes and so on that I'm doing. And you'd get, well, sometimes you'd get you'd be one of the first to know about what was going on. So I encourage you, please, to do that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this and I will talk to you next week. Okay, thank you. Bye.